You don't need new home decor to fall in love with your home again. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're talking about how to fall in love with your home even when you're not spending a dime, especially if you're doing a no buy, low buy challenge. Let's dive in. First, you can reimagine what you already have. One of the simplest ways to refresh your space is by rearranging it. Move your furniture around, switch the artwork in your bedroom to the living room or the hallway. Shop your home and see it with new eyes. When I was renting a whole apartment, I now live in a tiny bedroom, right? It's kind of hard to rearrange things, trust me. I've thought about it. But when I was in my own apartment, I was always rearranging my furniture, my artwork, even my plants. In fact, if you're like me and prefer a minimalist home, placing your plants in a new area in your home is a great way to reinvent the space. Plus, plants help filter the air, so it's a double plus. Just make sure wherever the new space is, it has enough sunlight for that particular plant. But even in a small bedroom, I still manage to find ways to rearrange my artwork and small pieces I own on my windowsill or with my two plants. Number two, declutter with intention. Clutter is the enemy of calm, right? And honestly, it makes us crave more stuff. So take a morning or afternoon and declutter just one area. It could be a drawer, a corner, or a surface. Give it that fresh, clean slate feeling without buying a single thing. And oftentimes, having clutter makes us forget about the things that we do own. So when you clean out your storage areas, you'll be surprised to find things you thought you didn't have and keep yourself from buying a duplicate, which adds to more clutter. Clutter also affects your mental health, believe it or not. And after you're done, you're going to love your decluttered space so much, you'll end up rethinking buying that thing, which could add clutter back into your space. Trust me, I've been there. Number three, create a ritual corner. You know that little moment of peace you get with a cup of coffee or journaling? What if you create a space that supports that feeling all the time? A tiny corner with a comfy chair, a cozy blanket, and a candle. It becomes your sanctuary without having to buy anything to create a sanctuary. For me, it's this yellow chair that came with the room, and sometimes I do my writing there, or I just like to get some sun, or I meditate. Number four, DIY or refresh something small. I love this one. Even during a no buy, low buy season, you can get creative. Paint an old vase, make a pillow cover from an old shirt. I used to be obsessed with making pillow covers out of clothing when I used to go thrifting, especially when it had a cool pattern on it. You can even use leftover paint to freshen up a picture frame or furniture. So next time you're decluttering your home, including your closet, see if there are any pieces of clothing or fabric that could make a cool pillow cover. That is, if you know how to sew. You can also switch out home accessories like cushions or accent pillows between the rooms. And one of the reasons why I love having a neutral colored home is because I can easily switch anything from room to room and mix and match everything. Number five, let the light in. Open your curtains, wash your windows. Seriously, clean windows can change your life. Very often, natural light just makes things feel lighter and brighter and more open. And guess what? It's free. During the warm season, I like to keep my windows open all day long to get fresh air, and it just makes me feel like I'm a part of nature and it grounds you, right? And your mood just becomes uplifted and you feel more connected to everything. And you forget about the urge to buy things. And you just appreciate the space that you're in with this nice fresh air coming in. You're not distracted by the urge to buy things, and you just learn to appreciate the space you have, no matter how small it is, even when it's not exactly your dream space. Next, have intention. As an ex-maximalist, one of the things that has helped me from spiraling back into being a maximalist is being intentional with everything, including my space. And if you haven't already, check out my minimalist video where I talk about how having intention with what you have in your space makes you use the things more and appreciate the things more, and in the long run, makes you a happier person. When you plan every little detail of your home and only own what you use, even down to the last vase, you make room for more important things in your life. You free up your time from having to reorganize things and rummage through clutter to find lost items, because now you know where everything is and what you own. and you start to fall in love with the things you already have. So the need to always buy for the sake of just buying eventually goes away. So remember, your home isn't about perfection or Pinterest boards. It's about how you feel in it. And with a little intention, even a no buy season can become the coziest, most creative time of your life. If this video gave you some ideas or a little motivation, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what's one thing you love about your home and one thing you're going to change without buying anything. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on how to be the best version of you. See you guys later.